So I get it, you're starting a detailing business because you like to detail, maybe it's even a passion for you. But the reality is, if you spend all your time simply focused on detailing and disregard the business side of things, you're not gonna get the results that you want. So in this video, I'll kind of break down how much time should you spend detailing versus how much time should you spend working on your business. So when you're starting your detailing business, what's the correct amount of time that you should spend improving your skills and gaining more experience? And how much time should you put into your business? Because you can be the greatest detailer in your area, but if no one knows about your business and no one is calling you or texting you or emailing you about your services, well, it doesn't really matter how good you are. And on the other hand, if you're getting calls after customer, but your detailing skills aren't up to par, well, then you're not gonna keep most of those customers because your skills aren't there. So what's the true amount of you should be spending time detailing and how much time should you spend working on your business? So a lot of people aren't gonna like what I say, but for me, what I'm gonna say is, for the most part, generally speaking, you should spend 80% of your time working on your business and 20% of your time working on becoming a better detailer. Now, I know people are gonna say, well, aren't you supposed to, really focus on getting the best results, and aren't you supposed to be the best detailer and offer the best results? Absolutely. But there is a difference between passing a threshold that most customers are happy with and not spending enough time getting customers in the first place. That sounded kind of weird. Let me break it down. So if you spend 20 hours a week getting better, improving your skills, if you up that number to 30 to 40 to 50 hours per week, it's not gonna make a significant difference in the results that you get between spending 20 hours a week honing in your skills versus 50 hours a week honing in your skills. Because at some point, there's a threshold that you meet that no matter how much better you get, if you're doing paint correction and you take the correction from 80% to 90%, that 10% difference, the customer isn't gonna realize that. And that's just the truth of the interior. If you're doing 3 passes on every seat, if you're going for every little stain, if you wanna reduce that stain just a little bit more, 9 out of 10 times, the customer doesn't notice that. And it's not to say you should cheap out and you should, don't do the best for every customer. It's not that. It's saying, where should you prioritize your time and energy to make sure that you are able to grow your business and still make every single customer happy, right? Because if it was up to you, you would spend an additional 2, 3, 4 hours per vehicle doing more and more without charging accordingly, because you want to offer the best results possible. So it's funny when I see people say, he's just cheaping out. Oh, okay, so he cuts corners all the time. It's like, it's not that. And if you have that mindset of like, well, if I don't do steps 1 through 10, then I'm cheating out my customer. You're looking at things wrong, right? If the expectations were, hey, I want to get my paint to 80%, 80% removal of imperfection and apply the ceramic coating so it can last 2 years, right? And you achieve all that, yet you could still go for an additional 10, 15%. That's not cutting corners, right? And if you want to think about it that way, if the customer requests a 3-year, but you have a 6-year on hand, why don't you just go ahead and apply the 6-year, right? Why not? Well, because the customer is paying and is expecting a 3-year coating, right? Not every customer is going to pay the top dollar for every single service. And that's just not how business operates. And the reason I say 80-20, me 80% on working on your business and 20% on detailing, is because when you're first getting started, you don't have customers. That's going to be the biggest problem that everyone is going to face. You have a full-time job, you want to leave. Well, how do I do that? You need customers. You're a full-time student, you want to make money. How do I do that? You need customers. You're making $3,000 and you want to go to $6,000 a month. How do you do that? You need more customers. Getting better at detailing in itself is not gonna help you grow your business. If you go from a level 4 detailer to a level 8 detailer, whatever that means, but you don't do anything on the business side, why are you gonna get any more customers or make any more money when you were at a level 2 versus a level 8? What is the difference as far as the business aspect? Anyone can be a great detailer. People don't like it when I say it's not difficult to be a detailer. It is not difficult. It does not take a PhD in mechanical engineering and chemical engineering to understand how to polish paint, how to apply a ceramic coating, how to extract an interior. So if you're putting too much time on the detailing aspect of things and not enough on the business side, you're gonna be in the same route that everyone takes of, wow, I don't have enough customers. Wow, I wish I would make more money. Wow, I really wanna shop, but I can't afford it. I really wanna upgrade my van, but I can't afford it. I wanna upgrade these tools and products, but I can't afford it. If you focus solely on the detailing side of things, you are a technician. You are just a person that goes out and does the job. That's it. But if you focus on the business part of things, you are able to just look at things a lot differently. And not even that, it's just, if you don't focus on the business, you're not gonna get any customers. It's as simple as that. If you're more focused on being a technician, right, not an entrepreneur, not a business owner, a technician, because that's what most of us are. If you're just focused on detailing in itself, you are a technician, not an entrepreneur, not a business owner, you are a technician. If you are solely focused on that, you're not gonna grow your business. It's the same thing I say when it comes to cleaning in it, when you're detailing in itself, is that detailing makes you money, but it doesn't grow your business. Those are two separate things. If we have cars coming in here day in, day in, day in, and day out, and all I'm doing for 60 hours of the week is just putting my hands on the vehicle and working on it, yes, that makes us money, but it doesn't grow the business. Whereas if I were to spend 40 hours detailing and 20 hours on the business, that'll get us, you know, one notch up. If I spend 30 hours detailing but 40 hours on the business, that gets us 2 notches up. If I spend 10 hours detailing but 60 hours on the business, that gets us 5 notches up. So detailing in itself is great, right? You have to perform great results. You have to deliver great results. You have to know what you're doing, right? But that is like the bare minimum of what it takes to run a business, right? I'm not saying you're cutting corners. I'm not saying it's not important. What I'm saying is, if you want to run a business, the absolute bare essential is just being a good detailer. You know, your entire business is predicated on how good of a detailer you are. It's not. It is the bare minimum, the bare essentials, the absolute just minimum threshold you have to meet in order to just get your business going. Aside from that, it's gonna be everything business related. Everything business related. You gotta learn how to what? I don't know, what's that? Run Facebook ads, create a landing page, write copy, write emails, post on Instagram, create reels, create content, videos, how to edit photos, maybe shoot in RAW, buy a camera. It's so many other things other than just, oh, I want to detail though. You're gonna limit a lot of things that you can do if you're just focused on, hey, I just want to detail. So that's why I say, how much time should you spend detailing? I would break it down 80-20. Now, it's at 80-20. It's not saying an exact number. So if you have 10 hours in a week to do whatever you want, spend 8 of those hours on the business, 2 of those hours on detailing. If you have 100 hours to spend in a month, so that's going to be what, 80 hours to business and then 20 hours to detailing. So it's not an exact number of like this is the exact number, but it's more like just of the free time that you have, break it down to 80-20 or 70-30, but don't let it be one-sided to where it's just primarily detailing. I'll end the video right here. Check the video description down below for any of the links to the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast, and you can also check out the new channel that I started, the Proper Care channel. That's where I dedicate everything to just how to detail and how to be a detailer. So all those links will be down below. Let me know what you think, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.